Welcome back, rugby fans. Thank you very much for pressing play on this, the final episode of our mini-series to choose our team and players of the 2019-2020 season. It's been a hell of a journey so far. I'm exhausted, I don't know about you, and this is the big one. We are choosing our individual player awards. If you haven't seen any episode in this series yet, do check out the links below. You're not going to want to miss out. We've chosen our 15 best players from across the league thanks to our panel of experts. Our panel, of course, are Fiona Thomas from Telegraph Women's Sport, Johnny Hammond from the Women's Rugby Pod and legendary broadcaster, and finally, Red Rose and Harlequins women legend Rachel Burford. We've sat down, we've discussed the team of the year, and now it's time to choose our individual players of the year. Whew! Hope you enjoy it, and well, let's just say you are in for an absolute treat. Here we go.
Now it's on to the big ones. So first and foremost, our signing of the season. Which player has come in and has really made a difference from another team? So let's start with Fee. Fee, who has been your signing of the season? This might be slightly tricky.
It was such a lot of good names in here. We talked about already Giada Franco coming in from Italy at Quins and the impact she's had. Tremendous. Mackenzie Carson as well. Bristol Bears, the Saracens. What a signing for Sarries there. Lisa Martin again. We've talked about her. I've also been impressed with Lucy George coming into the mix at Gloucester Hartbury. I think she did a really strong season for them. For me, I'm gonna stick with Mackenzie, just because of the sheer impact that we've already talked about and outlined that she's had at Sarries. I think, I would have hated to be Bristol looking at the kind of impact she's had and just an incredible player all round, really bossing the forward pack there. So yeah, Mackenzie gets my vote.
Okay, Rachel Burford.
Well, I think the only reason why Mackenzie Carson is doing so well is because of the signing of Rocky Clark. I think, for those who don't know, she's got 137 caps for England in the front row. She's an unbelievable leader, and she'll be bringing so much to that Saracens pack. She was playing against the likes of Hannah Bottom, and she's now mentoring them. So for me, it's Rocky Clark from Worcester Sarries.
Interesting. Johnny Hammond.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Sarah Beckett's worth a mention as well. We knew all about her. That's why obviously Quins snapped her up. Anna Capers is impressed as well. I know she's played in the league before, but yeah, she's been a little lively leprechaun, should we say, on and off the field at Quins. I'm going Lisa Martin, because to keep Katie Daly McLean out of our 15 of the season, I think she's added. Well, you didn't think Saracens probably needed to add anything. She's added a huge amount. So therefore, she gets my vote just ahead of Mackenzie Carson.
Okay. Well, it's not really easy. I mean, there's so many to pick from. It's kind of difficult to quantify. I would have actually personally gone with Giada Franco. I think she's just been an absolute phenomenon since she's moved to these shores. But if I'm going to pick one of the three that you've all chosen. So I'm going to go with, they're all at Sarries. I'm going to go with Lisa Martin. I think she's just added another dimension to that side. Johnny's very happy with that. So yeah, Lisa Martin for me is our signing of the season. Okay, next award. Who is going to be our breakthrough player? Who's our player that maybe you've not really heard of, didn't really do much until this season, just come onto the scene and just completely exploded? Johnny Hammond.
Gondwy, I think the young from Rhodes, worth a mention. Moena Talling she will get she'll get 50 plus caps. We know that, but I think the lady who's completely burst into the scene and burst into the Red Roses squad in the most highly competitive position in a rugby team, that back row is Amelia Harper from Loughborough Lightning, a young lady. She's 19 years of age. She's had an outstanding season and quite rightly been rewarded by international recognition. So Amelia Harper, the Loughborough Lightning flanker, is my breakthrough player of the season.
Cool. Fee?
Yeah, got to give a shout out to Amelia and of course to Tisha. I don't think they're related, are they, Tisha Harper and Amelia Harper?
No.
Obviously, just got the same surname going on. For me, I'm going to choose Morena Torling at Loughborough Lightning, simply because, like Amelia, she's obviously been she's turned a lot of heads this season, particularly that of Simon Middleton's. She's really come of age this season. No one knew who she was before, and yeah, I think I'm tremendously excited to see what she can do next. So yeah, Morena gets my nod.
Okay, Rachel Burford.
So I'm going to somebody very close to my club, is Heather Cow. I just think, again, she has burst onto this year. She's evolved her game. She's developed it further and even more, even though she is still so young in the game. And I mean that in terms of understanding it and learning it still. And I just think we've got so much more to see from her. So I think, this year she stepped it up, and that's what you want to see from players. You want to see them develop each year, and we're definitely seeing that from her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna not allow Heather Cow because she was one of the top scorers in the league last year, I'm afraid. So we're gonna have to if it's a choice between Amelia Harper, I mean, just shout out for me to Matt Carson, who's just been unbelievable, and Beth Blacklock as well. Also, shout out to Ro Marston. But I'm going to choose one of the two that Johnny and Fee have chosen. I'm going to go with Amelia Harper. I think I think she's going to do big things for the Red Roses, and I think she's going to do big things for her club as well. Okay, so moving on to the big ones, we've got a slightly shorter shortlist, I guess, shall we say, for these. We've got our forward of the season, our back of the season, and our player of the season. So from our front eight, who is going to be your forward of the season? Rachel Burford.
Fiona Fletcher.
Okay. Johnny Hammond.
I was going to deliver the same name in the same style. My thunder has been taken.
There we go.
And
Harlequins, for reasons we mentioned when we did the second rows, just absolutely outstanding.
Okay. Fiona Thomas.
I'm going Hannah Bottoman.
Interesting. Okay. Well, for what it was worth, I would have actually gone with Shauna Brown. She's just been unbelievable this year. But Fiona Fletcher does have the majority vote. So Fiona Fletcher, rightly so, is our forward of the season. Congratulations to.
Can we just make it clear that Berth and I haven't discussed this at all?
No.
It's been totally independent.
You have.
I promise.
I'm being the impartial journalist here.
I promise you, on my kids' lives, we have not discussed it. There you are.
I think Fiona Fletcher is a worthy candidate. I mean, she really has been outstanding this season. Doesn't get a lot of the plaudits, and has rightly earned that accolade. So I'm more than happy to announce her as the Women's Rugby Show forward of the season for the Premier 15s. Okay, back of the season. Let's go to Fiona.
For reasons that we've already talked about on this show, Abby Dow, simply because she's just had an electric season. And yeah, she gets back of the season for me.
Okay, Johnny Hammond.
Yes, I mean, I think it's useful, isn't it, to take it from our side, not just because that's what we've chosen, and we shouldn't be constrained by that. But Rhoda Lloyd was there or thereabouts. Kate Older is always there or thereabouts for the influence she brings. Yes, Abby Dow was also my vote.
Okay, so that's 2 for Abby Dow. Rachel, definitely interesting to hear your thoughts anyway.
I was going to go for Lisa Martin, just in terms of, being able to transfer a team, bring more to that Sarri side that they didn't really need, but they managed to take it to another gear. We talked about her boot, and just kind of being at the forefront for Saracens.
Okay, good to know. I mean, again, for what it's worth, I don't normally like to go with the crowd, but I actually would have gone with Emily Scarrett. I mean, you can't argue. There is really nothing that woman can't do, and she's been responsible for not so many points, but also as many wins for her side. And you can't really argue with someone like that. But no,
for that, she's got to go out and get a new sideboard because of the amount of trophies she's got. So we don't want to put that onto her.
That's fine. Listen, I'm just giving my opinion. And of course, any of you watching, we'd love to hear your opinion as well. Have the panel got it right? Have the panel got it wrong? Let us know your thoughts. Do comment below. But Abby Dow looks to be our back of the season. And this is it. This is the big one. Which player gets our Player of the Season award? We can take it from the forward and the back of the year. We can look at our team of the year, or we can look across the board. Who is the one player that should be awarded with the highest accolade this season? Who's it going to be? Rachel Burford.
Well, I win it, or you're asking me?
I'll take you win it.
I'm going to say Fee Fletcher.
Okay. Johnny Hammond.
It's really tough. I think purely because again, we'd probably be silly, wouldn't we, to go away from our forward and back of the season, or those in that conversation. I think Fee Fletcher has done what she's done this season for many a season. Just people just don't recognise it. She did it for Richmond. She's doing it at Quins. So I think for someone who's added a little bit more to their game, really sort of come of age, as it were, is Abby Dow. So I am going to choose Abby Dow as Player of the Season.
Okay, so Fiona Thomas, we've got one for Abby Dow, one for Fiona Fletcher. You get the deciding vote. Who is it going to be?
I thought Johnny was going to say Fee there, the amount that he was harping on about her. All with good reason, obviously. For me, I've already chosen her as back of the season, and I'm going to stick with her again, Abby Dow, simply because I know we've talked about her attacking ability already, but she does kind of step up to the plate so well, time and time again in defence. And let's face it, I don't think many people in the women's rugby community might have kind of known who she was, let's face it, 12 months ago. But they certainly do now. And for me, she's just been an outstanding individual player for club this season. So well done, Abby Dow.
There you go. Well, yeah, for what it's worth, Rach, I would have gone with you as well, Fiona Fletcher. But our panel have spoken, which means our Player of the Season is Abby Dow from Wasps Ladies. Congratulations. For a round of applause.
Wow. Did you see that coming? Did you expect Abby Dow to be our Tyrrell's Premier 15's 2019-2020 Player of the Season? I certainly didn't. I'm in shock. But what do you think? Leave us your thoughts below. Do leave a comment. It means the world. And of course, we will get back to you. And we've got tons of stuff from the Women's Rugby Show coming up over the next few weeks and into next season. So, of course, follow us across social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to the Women's Rugby Show. Turn on your notifications so that you know when our next video is going to drop. For now, for the final time, it gives me great pleasure to thank our panel of experts. They've been amazing. Thank you to Fiona Thomas, to Johnny Hammond and to Rachel Burford. And as always, thank you for watching this video, for your support and for everything you do around the women's game. Folks, for now, we hope you've enjoyed this mini series and we will see you very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye.